What is going on, college basketball fans? Welcome back to another video. Today we have the updated March Madness Championship formula, and almost every single champion since 2001 has fit this formula. And I did this video a couple of weeks ago. There are now more teams that fit the criteria, so we have an updated version for you after the bracket's been released pre-tournament, so you can decide if you want to pick one of these teams that history says will win the championship this year. I'm ready to get started. Just want to say subscribe if you guys are new. This is the best time to subscribe to this channel during March Madness. Hit that like button if you guys enjoy or you found this video helpful. And yeah, guys, let's get right into it. So if you are unfamiliar with the March Madness Championship formula, you need three things to fit it. And the first thing is 96% of champions have been top 21 in offense pre-tournament since 2001, so you need top 21 offense in the KenPom. The second thing, you need top 12 of the week 6 AP poll. I know that it does sound kind of random, but it does make a lot of sense. That is right before you are starting to enter conference play and a lot after feast week, so a lot of the top teams playing good competition in the non-con are ranked top 12 in the week 6 AP poll. 100% of champions since 2001 were ranked in the top 12 of the week 6 AP poll. First, let's go over the 11 teams that are both top 21 in offense and top 37 in defense entering the tournament. So first up, we have Duke. They have the best, most well-rounded team because they are top 5 in both. They are number 3 in offense and number 4 in defense. Easily top 21 and top 37 in offense and defense. Next up, we have Florida. They're top 10 in both. Number 1 overall in offense and number 10 in the country on defense. Houston is another team that is top 10 in both. They have the number 10 offense and the number 2 defense. Easily fits these first two things that you need. Next up, we do have Auburn, number 2 on offense. They were originally number 1 for most of the season. They just got overtaken by Florida. They are now the number 2 offense in the country, and they have the number 12 defense in the country. Next is Tennessee. Tennessee has the number 18 offense, kind of cutting it close there, but they are top 21 in offense, and they have the number 3 defense in the country. Alabama, number 4 offense in the country, and they're getting close there on defense a little bit. Top 37, they are number 32nd on defense. Next is Texas Tech. They are number 6 on offense. They've been climbing on offense more and more, one of the more underrated offensive teams in the country, and they are number 37 on defense. So the last possible spot on defense to fit this criteria. Texas Tech does fit these first two, though. Next is Gonzaga, number 9 on offense, and their defense has been getting better, climbing the ranks. A few weeks ago when I did this video, they clocked in at 37, so they barely made it. Now they're up to 29 on defense. Is Gonzaga a big sleeper? They definitely could be. Next is Iowa State, barely cracking it on offense, the number 20 offense in the country, but they have the number 9 defense in the country. Two more that fit these first two things, top 21 offense, top 37 defense, is Wisconsin, number 13 offense, number 27 defense. And lastly is Arizona, who is number 12 offense and number 33 on defense. Final thing that you need is to be ranked top 12 in the week 6 AP poll. So looking now at the week 6 AP poll, the top 12 teams were Tennessee, Auburn, Iowa State, Duke, Kentucky, Marquette, Alabama, Gonzaga, Florida, Kansas, Purdue, and Oregon. And when I did this video a couple weeks ago, only 4 of these teams fit this formula and were national championship contenders in my eyes, because 96% of teams since 2001 have been top 21 offense. 100% were top 37 defense, and 100% were ranked in the top 12 of the week 6 AP poll. So it makes a lot of sense to pick your champion from this formula. And a few weeks ago, like I said, it was 4 teams. Now it is up to 7 teams fit this criteria. And the first team is the Tennessee Volunteers. They were number 1 in the Week 6 AP poll, and like I said, they have the number 18 offense and the number 3 defense. I think they could be a big-time sleeper, making the Elite Eight last year. They have a veteran senior point guard on this team. I think their shooting is the big question mark. They need Chaz Lehner to really have a big March Madness in order for them to be able to win the championship in my eyes. Next up is Auburn. Auburn, ranked number 2 in the Week 6 AP poll, and like I said, they have the number 2 offense in the country, number 12 defense in the country. The only question mark about them is they are entering the March Madness tournament on their coldest streak of the season. So maybe that puts a chip on their shoulder, and maybe they're able to make a push to the national championship. I definitely believe that they can. Next up is Iowa State. They were ranked number 3 in the Week 6 AP poll, and they have the number 20 offense, number 9 defense. The big question mark about them is they don't have Keyshawn Gilbert anymore. He's out for the season. He's not going to play in the March Madness tournament. So without him, are they really still a top 20 offense? Definitely something to look at. Next up is Duke. Duke, of course, does fit this criteria. They were ranked number 4 in the Week 6 AP poll, and they have the number 3 offense and the number 4 defense. The only real question marks about them are, is Cooper Flagg going to be fully healthy? He probably should sit out round 1 against either Mount St. Mary's or American, just to make sure that he is fully healthy. And the only other question mark is that they're a young team. They're a young team. They have a lot of freshmen. A lot of their most valuable players on this team are freshmen. So can a mostly freshman-led team win it all this year? They definitely could. We'll see if they're able to do it. Next team is Florida. Of course, Florida fits the criteria. They are one of the favorites to win the championship this year. They were ranked number 9 in the Week 6 AP poll, and they are the number 1 offense now in the country and the number 10 defense in the country. It's hard to find a lot of question marks about this Florida team right now. They just won the SEC tournament. They're heading into the tourney really hot. They have one of the best point guards in the country in Walter Clayton Jr., who's also really exciting to watch. They have other good guards that can shoot. They're a great rebounding team. They have a top 10 defense. It is really hard to find some question marks about this Florida team. If I had to pick one, it would be that their coach is Todd Golden. Historically, a coach like that who has never even been to the Sweet 16 doesn't normally just straight out win the national championship. So if I had to pick anything to kind of raise some eyebrows about this Florida team, it would be that. Can they make the Final Four? Yes. Can they win the championship? Yes. But that would be the only thing holding me back on them, and they are my national championship pick. If you guys did see my official March Madness predictions, I did have Florida winning it all. 2 more teams fit the criteria. We have Alabama. They were ranked number 7 in the Week 6 AP poll, and they have the number 4 offense and the number 32 defense. The main question marks about them, they made it to the Final Four last year, but Grant Nelson seems like he is going to be hurt and not going to be able to play this year in the March Madness tournament, and that is going to be a big blow. They do have some really good guards. I do think that there is a possibility they could lose in the second round or the Sweet 16, maybe get to the Elite Eight. I don't know if I can see Alabama winning the championship. I just don't know if I can trust their defense enough. But they do fit all the criteria to be able to do it. And the next one, our last team that fits the criteria, is actually the Gonzaga Bulldogs, who is checking in here as an 8 seed in this year's bracket, but they were ranked number 8 in the Week 6 AP poll. They have the number 9 offense in the country and the number 29 defense in the country. Obviously, the main question marks about them is they don't have the best Quad 1 record, and they didn't have the best non-conference run this year. But they are a really underrated team in my opinion. I think that they're definitely better than an 8 seed. Now, do I think that they can win the national championship? I would probably say no, but I do have them in my Final Four. I don't know if they'll quite get that far, but I definitely do believe they can make a sneaky little run to the Sweet 16 or the Elite 8. If they can get past Houston, things can get sneaky, and they could possibly do what North Carolina did back in 2022 and make it all the way to the championship game as an 8 seed. I think it is definitely possible for Gonzaga to do it. Do I think that they can win it all? I think that's pushing it a little bit, but a run from the Sweet 16 to the Final Four, I think, is very possible for Gonzaga to do. Those are the 7 teams that do fit the March Madness championship formula this year. The 2 closest teams were definitely Houston and Wisconsin. Houston was ranked 15th in the Week 6 AP poll, so just 3 spots off from fitting the criteria, and obviously they can't go back and change that. It's already happened. They can't go back in the past and fix the Week 6 AP poll, but they do have really good statistics, top 10 offense at number 10 and top 10 defense at number 2. So they were just off. They were very close, definitely the closest team. And the only other team that was really that close is Wisconsin. They were ranked number 20 in the Week 6 AP poll, so 8 spots off, but they do fit the other 2 things. They were number 13 on offense and number 27 on defense. I think a lot of people are sleeping on Wisconsin, and possibly myself too, because that BYU VCU matchup is just so intriguing, and the winner could definitely knock off Wisconsin, but I definitely could see Wisconsin sneaking into the Elite Eight or possibly the Final Four from that East region. But that is it for this one, guys. Let me know if you guys are picking one of these 7 teams to win the national championship this year, and if you are, let me know who it is down below in the comment section. And if you aren't, let me know if there's another team that you think is going to finally break this formula this season. And yeah, guys, that is going to do it for this video. Make sure you guys subscribe for more March Madness content, and thank you so much for watching.